Ladies and gentlemen, grab your popcorn because Hollywood's favorite power couple, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, have officially returned to the public eye, just in time for SNL's 50th anniversary special. Now, you may be thinking, wait, wasn't Blake unable to leave her house due to the severe anguish of the whole Justin Baldoni lawsuit situation? Well, you're not alone in that thought, but surprise, surprise, there they were, sitting comfortably in the audience, basking in the glow of showbiz royalty as if absolutely nothing had happened. Yes, the couple that seemingly had their world shaken by a legal scandal somehow found the strength to step out for a night of nostalgia and comedy. I mean, let's be real. When you're fighting a public battle, the best place to be is in a room full of celebrities and cameras, right? No better way to rehab your image than to casually joke about your own controversy while standing next to Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. But let's get into the specifics because oh boy, this was something. The moment goes down during a Q&A segment. Tina Fey and Amy Poehler were on stage trying to bring some much needed humor to the night. Then up pops Ryan Reynolds because of course he has a question.
Ryan Reynolds, how's it going?
Great. Why? What have you heard?
Oh, so we're doing that now. The audience reaction? Well, let's just say it was a mix of chuckles, awkward shuffling, and a whole lot of did he really just go there? Some people laughed a little too hard, some just blinked in disbelief, and others exchanged looks as if they were mentally composing the tweets they were about to unleash, because oh, the internet had plenty to say. Within minutes, social media exploded. Clips of the moment flooded timelines, with people either calling it genius or an absolute disaster. Memes were born, hot takes were fired, and suddenly everyone had an opinion on whether this was a bold move or a complete misfire. Some called it a clever way to address the elephant in the room without actually addressing it, while others felt it was just another example of Hollywood's awkward self-awareness. Ryan followed up with a super important question about whether the Coneheads' costumes were edible. The response? No, they're probably toxic.
Yeah, okay. Well, my question is that, you know that the materials that they made the cone heads with, are those edible?
No, and based on them being made in 1975, I'd assume that they're highly toxic.
Oh, okay. So if somebody, hypothetically took a couple of nibbles backstage and, got excited, should they go to the hospital or should they?
Yes, they should go to the hospital right away.
You know, like the vibe they brought to that room. It was clear, this wasn't some spontaneous moment. This was planned, a strategic PR move, a way to subtly wink at the controversy while hoping to get a few laughs. And what did the world think? The general consensus? This was a calculated rebrand attempt using SNL's stage as a backdrop for a casual comeback. Ryan, despite being terrified of SNL's live format, took the risk. Why? Because his PR team knows he's likable enough to pull it off. Blake, meanwhile, was soaking in the attention, because let's face it, there's no such thing as bad press for her. Meanwhile, Justin Baldoni is facing real career consequences, and these two are out here cracking jokes and rubbing elbows with Hollywood's elite like they're the real victims. So, what do you think? Was this whole thing staged? Do they deserve the backlash, or are people overreacting? Drop your theories in the comments. And before you go, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and smash that like button. I'll be back with more updates soon.